Good morning, babies. How are you? Are you doing good? I hope so. Or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Funny thing, before I came on, my fire alarms just like randomly decided to go off. So yeah. And it's funny because like I was like, okay, well, what can I take from that? And we got the judgment card. Oh shit, we have it twice. Nice. And that had already been pulled for the reading, so Gabriel be tooting that horn. Okay. We're awakening to things, awakening to understanding what our life's about here. Okay, so the song I got on shuffle is Voices by Motionless in White. Voices in my head again, trapped in a war inside my own skin. They're pulling me under. Go. I've swallowed myself, but the fever remains. I'm numb to the pleasure, but still feel the pain. If I showed you my soul, would you cover your eyes? If I told you the truth, would you dare me to lie? I keep it all inside because I know that man is everything but kind. Voices in my head again, beating me in a war I can't win. I can hear them now, trapped in a game inside my own skin. I don't know myself anymore, they're pulling me under. As I walk through the valley of shadows of death, I curse not the wicked, I praise not the blessed. If I told you the truth, you'd beg me to change. If fear were currency, you'd own the bank. Voices in my head again, beating me in a war I can't win. I can hear them now, trapped in a game inside my own skin. Oh, I don't want to live, so calloused and frozen, ugly and hopeless. I don't want to live forever. I just want to live right now. You can't take me from me. Voices in my head again. I'm just seeing if there's, okay. So that made me think of, there's somebody's got some little fears. Somebody's, and I'm taking it as like, maybe it could either be the viewer or somebody they're dealing with in their circle, around them. There's just a person that is dealing with fears, dealing with that little gnawing ear thing where it's like, well, what if this happens? This happened last time. Because, it says, I keep it all inside because I know that man is everything but kind. So yes, we're hearing the same message, but this is how it goes. The reason I'm saying we're hearing the same message is because I feel like this has been like a general theme in the last couple of messages I've done, where you're reliving the past. You're thinking of the past, either a person or you, viewer. You're still hung up on it. You're holding on to something from that past. And, thinking that, it's just going to be the same. And, you may think that you've moved on from it, but something is still gnawing at you with that. And maybe you've been presented with a chance to undo it because it's saying like, or like work past that, because it's saying, I'm numb to the pleasure but still feel the pain. If I showed you my soul, would you cover your eyes? If I told you the truth, would you dare me to lie? So you've had the opportunity, or this person has, but they didn't, because they were still hung up on the past, thinking, oh, well, this person is gonna, if I share that, if I get vulnerable, if I be vulnerable, this person's gonna hurt me because, I've been shown that man is very unkind. I don't know why I keep wanting to say it like that. Everything but kind. And it's making me think that song, if you had my love and I gave you all my trust, would you comfort me? Okay. I want to say it's Jennifer Lopez. Oh my god. It's taking forever to load. Anyway, but that's making me think of that song as well. Like, needing that, like, oh, well, I need to know that it's safe to be vulnerable. Like it said, you know, if I told you the truth, would you ask me to lie? Like, you would cover your eyes if I showed you my soul. There's this fear of vulnerability. And interesting, so we have, yeah, Jennifer Lopez. It took forever to load. If you had my love and I gave you all my trust, would you comfort me? And if somehow you knew that your love would be untrue, would you lie to me and call me baby? Now if I give you to me, what? I feel like that's, whatever. It's irrelevant. We're just saying the song is, I might be reading it wrong too, whatevs. So we have summer, bask in joy and light. So where it's going back to like, if you've had these opportunities to like, or this person has, had the opportunities to like be in this nice energy, and it's probably been presented during the summer, or it will be until like while the summer is still going here, or just around this time when this video is posted. But all my messages are timeless, so take it how it resonates. You've been presented with this opportunity, they have been, to like expose themselves, be vulnerable, all that. But they like don't realize that, or you don't realize, you're not alone. Because we have the guardian angel card in reverse. So like, you've done the work and you're not alone. Like, other people have good hearts. And instead, this person is allowing their fears, their little voices, the little devil on their shoulder, to put them in a state of avoiding being vulnerable, avoiding experiencing all aspects of life. Because we have direction guardian, choose your path. There's this fear of committing to a path. Because funny enough, I had the seeker card and it fell sideways. And the shadow attribute of it is inability to commit to a path once found. So this person has had the opportunity, or you. Oh shit, I didn't realize this. So we have the 7 of Cups here from this deck, from the alarms when I was asking what that was about, and the 7 of Cups here. So, this person is seeing that is seeing all these options, and they're just frozen instead of taking the damn path. They know it's like right in front of them, especially with this dude. It's right in front of them, right in front of you. You have to choose. You asked for it. Here it is. It's presented to you. Now you have to choose. Oh, you're stuck by fear. You're stuck by the voices in your head. The enemy works through fear. The enemy is fear. So the only thing you're just giving up, the opportunity to, or this person is, I should say. I'm trying, because I feel like it could go either way with this message. You're just giving into fear instead of, living your life and experiencing all aspects of it. Because the light attribute is thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So it's like this person sought after it and looked after it. Like, I want this. They put that energy out into the universe, and then it came, and it's like, well, I didn't know it was gonna feel scary. I didn't know it was gonna feel scary when I brought this in. I have 4:44 on my clock. I might have to cut this short so I'm not late for work, but I didn't know it was gonna be scary. We have child magical in reverse, pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. I'm getting here because it was in the reverse. There's something from, childhood where you wished and wished and wished and wished something would come, and you stayed in that energy. So you were very good, or this person's very good at manifesting, bringing stuff in, but they always sabotage it because they had been let down in the past, and from childhood, something of that sort. So they had been let down, so they have this automatic knee-jerk reaction of like, oh, well, it's just gonna get yanked from me again, so I might as well just like either stay frozen and not commit or not choose because this has happened in the past. Because we have the King of Swords here, using your logic and like, oh, collecting data. Oh, well, when I have brought, something in before, it went to shit. It fell apart on me. So we have the Magician that fell sideways. So it's like, yeah, I'm good at pulling stuff in, but it just goes to shit on me. I'm good at attracting and magnetizing shit. Like, I'm good at attracting bad situations. But that exact mentality, whether it's conscious or unconscious, is pulling more of that bullshit in. And then, this person may have done a lot more work, a lot more reflecting, looking within, working on their awakening with this Judgment card. And so now, like, they've jumped into a different timeline to where they will actually pull something good in. But once this thing pops up into their face with that Seven of Cups, oh, what? You mean I have to choose? I have to commit? I can't just, like, let it sit in front of me, float in front of me, like, forever? I can't do that? What are you... Oh. I didn't know this was part of the deal. And we have, oh yeah, sorry. We have Rescuer. Light attributes: provides strength, support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation or return. So, yes, this person has felt that, man can be anything but kind, but they've gotten a little taste of, that love, that good, honest energy, that just pure love from somebody's heart. They've experienced it, whether it be like romantic or just friendship or just, feeling that from somebody without anything in return, just like feeling like, oh, well, you've got my back. That's great. And that's where that, comes in. If I showed you my soul, would you cover your eyes? So that's where that opportunity was, that option with the Seven of Cups, the two of them, that option to, hey, this is an opportunity to express yourself, be real, be vulnerable. You asked for it, you called it in, you manifested it, now's the time. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Did I already say? Oh, whatever. I don't know. I'm all distracted. Sorry, guys. So this is like the truth being exposed. There's no need to fight. It's more of like a desire to reconcile. So, you being shown this like honest love, this good feeling, or this person, however it resonates, that's like put them in this state of like, oh, they may have like bit back, or just by not choosing, not committing to the path, not choosing a direction, like we have twice here, by not doing that, they hurt somebody that actually had decent, or just like you know, spit in their manifestation's face. Like, I don't want that. Like, what do you mean? I just want it to float in front of me this whole time. And they're seeing that, you know, or you're seeing this. You're being asked to, you know, be vulnerable, and you're like, oh, well, what if I showed you all of this? Would you still like me? Would you still want to be with me? Would you still want to reconcile? And we have the devil in reverse. So literally by doing that, by coming to reconcile, by coming to, because that card to me is like truth. No lying, no deceiving, just straight up, hey, this is me. This is me being vulnerable. I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to take anything from you. This is just who I am. Let's be honest. No deception. That's going to put you in this state of freedom and release you, because this is the devil card, from those chains. And since it's in reverse, that's freedom. That's releasing yourself from these chains, releasing yourself from the little devil that's got to sit on, I almost said shit, that's got to shit on your shoulder. That's got to sit on your shoulder and whisper these things like, oh, you're not good enough, or this person's just going to hurt you again, all this stuff. Well, in the past, you know, this has all happened to them. You know, leave them. Don't do anything with this thing that you called in. If you had my love and I gave you all my trust, would you comfort me? And what I'm seeing here with this judgment card, instead of like this one where your angels and your guides are like, you know, because you're not alone, they're here, they're helping you out, and you know, you're being called to look at, or this person is, to look at the truth. Because see, it's like naked people, so they're being called to ask to look at the truth. Oh, I'm asked to be vulnerable, naked. This person is also showing me a good heart, good, honest, or people, whatever, because it might be like, you know, fear around friends, shit like that. This might be like how I need to lead, how I need to follow. I need to follow suit by, you know, being vulnerable. But I'm seeing this card is like, you know, this person or you tapping into your higher self, which would it be this, you know, this angel looking dude, tapping into that and realizing that you are indestructible. You are more than just your little body that's been heartbroken and all this stuff. Like, you are way more than that. You are indestructible energy, and you always are. So tapping into that of like your higher self and understanding like, I can't be hurt, and you know, taking this choosing this path, finally making a decision instead of letting this like float around in the ethers is going to put me in this state of like more integrated with my higher self. And we have athlete here at the bottom. Dedication to ascending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. So by doing this and being vulnerable, instead of like letting the, you know, just letting this thing float in front of you for the rest of, you know, until it just, you know, the universe is, or, you know, most high is like, well, okay, so apparently you don't want this, even though you called it in. I'm gonna go ahead and take this away. We're just gonna clean up here, like, party's over, or whatever. Instead of letting it sit there and not committing, you will, or this person will step into this strength, this overcoming anything. Like it says, overcoming limits, physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. So my message yesterday was, I think, or a couple days ago, was like, you're afraid of everything but that, or you're fearless of everything but this one thing. This is kind of like, you know, a little part 2 of that is like, if you step into this thing that you've manifested and, you know, fearlessly step into it, you know, you're stepping into a new timeline. You're aligning with, you know, your pure strength, your strength of spirit. Ooh. And we have servant under that. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. So by, you know, coming into this without like expectations of like, well, I need to get it in return, that's transactional. And that's, you know, wanting to control, and that's not unconditional love. That's not unconditional, just, oh my God, I can't think of the word. Oh, geez. Serving, I guess I can say that. It's not unconditional. It's just, transactional. You're expecting, well, this person better show me this or I won't do it. And you need to put yourself out there and, you know, prove your strength, step into, you know, this timeline where you are more integrated and aligned with your higher self and knowing your power, instead of, you know, sitting here frozen by these options, or, you know, the things you pulled in and then never taking any sort of action on it because of fear. Because we have the Justice card. So because of the work you did, yes, this person has a good heart, or you have a good heart, whatever. Because of all that work and, you know, them getting hurt, like, justice is being served. The thing that they called in, this manifestation that they called in, is justice for that. It's a legit thing, because right after that we have the freaking Lovers. So it's, you know, a good union. It's I'm also seeing this as marriage, because we have the Justice card, and that's like the legal system, and this is relationships. So like that could be like your forever person, or just relationships, like friendships, stuff like that, business opportunities that are lasting. And but you can't just let it sit. They can't just let it sit and float in the ethers and not choose a path. Because interestingly, we have the Eight of Cups, and it fell sideways, and the dude is walking in the same direction, in the same way, with his little walking stick as the Seeker. So I'm seeing that as, you know, double confirmation of inability to commit to a path once found. You found this, you've asked for this person did, whatever, but it's like, you know, you've been given a map by God, by Most High, with the universe, whatever, your spirit team, and you're like, yeah, cool, so like, where do you want me to go? This is the path you are meant to take. This is it. This is for you. But it's like there's an ignoring because of fear, or, you know, if you're not truly just knowing that you need to take make a choice, like take a leap of faith into a direction, because you're being guided, you're being shown exactly where you need to go. If it's not that, then it's, you know, this is literally landed in your lap, and you're like, this is weird. I didn't think the fear would be involved, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fall back into old habits, instead of, you know, proving that I've done the work to myself, and proving my spiritual strength, my inner strength, my physical strength. But at the bottom of this deck, we have You Are Ready. Oh, shit. Choose a new direction. Yes, choose a choice. Make your choice and actually follow through with it. Commit to it. 1, 2, 3 times we've seen direction. Choose it. Make a direction. Make a choice in a direction. And you're being called to do so, with, you know, Gabriel tooting his little horn and those fire alarms going off right before I got on here. You got to choose. This person's got to choose. And you're being asked to. That's part of your growth. That's part of your, you know, overcoming and breaking these karmic patterns, these familial patterns. You know, what you've been taught and how to deal with things. All right, I really have to go to work, because those whole fire alarm got me started late. But I love you so much. Keep up the good work. Hopefully this made sense, because I was kind of rushed with this. But I love you so much, and keep on keeping on, babies. I love you. Have a great day.